Hi. I'm not sure if anybody's going to join me. Like usual, I planned this about 2 minutes ahead of time. At any rate, I wanted to take a look with my digital microscope camera at some gems to see what I could see as far as inclusions go. I'm trying to learn about inclusions and what is normally found in gems and yada yada yada. And I thought I would just try it here with you, and you might find it interesting. And if you don't, that's all right too. So, all right, these are amethyst. Let me see how. Oh, good. Let me see. I think I need something white. I need something white to put them on. There we go. Okay, got a white background there. And get my pliers. Hey, Susan, how are you doing? I'm just doing a little a little nerdy look at some gemstones up close. I thought it might be interesting for other people too. Okay, I don't love that, but I think I can get close. Oh, well, there we go. Let me see. Let me get something mad. Yeah, my mom is good, Susan. She is back to driving. Today was her first day back at driving, so that was a red letter day. And I am doing okay. My back had been hurting, but it seems to be better. Are you back in town? Okay, I can't see too much there. Oh, wait, I know. One other thing. That might help. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, there, I can see much better now. Good, I'm glad you're back. On Saturday, I'm thinking about going to the Ohlone flea market. I think that's in Fremont. If you want to check it out with me, let me know. I think Steve's going to go with me too, so it will be a little mini party. I don't know if there's good stuff there or anything, but wanted to check it out. Okay, so this is amethyst. And I'm willing to bet it's natural amethyst with all those inclusions. I don't think that that's a surefire thing, though. Now okay, sounds good. Now this thing, pardon the blurriness, but I think if I go all the way in, if I go all the way in, it will give a really close-up view, but I'm not really looking like it wants to do that, so never mind. Hold on here. Had this set up in the beginning and thought I was so smart. Now I can't even find the stupid thing. Here, let's. Okay. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. smart. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I'm too smart for my own good, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little tricky. I should have just left well enough alone. Anyways, there we go. So this thing is, I don't know how big it is. It's, it's zoomed in, I think, 50 times. So it's a pretty small guy there. If I do centimeters, oh, it's like half a centimeter. I guess 5 millimeters. Anyways. Okay, so what do I see in there? I see some lines. I see some splotches. Okay, all right. Well, I guess that's a good baseline thing for me to find. Okay, let me pull that out. I'll put its partner in. I have another one. Anyways, I'm not going to stay on just too long today. Okay, that one is much more clear. I guess those 4 lights are what's in here. Yeah, so that one's much more clear. Looks like I can see some color zoning. And let me start off by saying I'm just learning, and if you see something that that I should know, feel free to please let me know. But I promised I would take you guys along on my journey of learning about gems. So here we are. You can see over here it's a very light lavender. So there's some color zoning in there. So here we go. All right. Let's take that one. Get it back in its case. Okay, I have this giant one, which I determined was quartz. Citrine to be exact. I'm not sure that this is, this is a very large stone. It's maybe, it's like 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters, so 3/4 of an inch. See, it's so big it doesn't even fit in there. So I don't think, well, that tells me that it may not be natural. It, of course, could be natural. I do see a few little inclusions in there, but nothing compared to that amethyst. Okay, I'm going to try one more time to zoom in all the way. So this is not a fancy... Okay, well, I'm zoomed in, but it's not it's not focusing. So, okay, let me go back out. This is not a fancy microscope. It's just a pluggable microscope camera, and it, I think, is most used by people who collect coins and things like that. So, at any rate, some kind of, oh, I saw a hair in there, but I bet you it's on the, yeah, gotta clean that off. Oh, and what I'm working on is a little light that has the light coming from below. So it's got light coming from below and above. And Try to find my thing here. Yes, I'm an amateur stonologist. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, there are definitely inclusions in there. And depending on the type of stone, you'll see different inclusions, and depending on whether they're lab made or natural, you'll see different inclusions. And I am just on the baby steps of that. So let's see. Look at this one. This one is a piece of amethyst. It's a little natural piece of amethyst there. It's doubly terminated. So it's kind of like a Herkimer diamond, but in amethyst. Hey, Cindy, how are you doing? Thanks for coming by. I am just looking up close at some gemstones. I am endeavoring to learn about them and learn how to identify them. And this is one step, and I thought I would share my process. Anyways, I know in your comment you left me the other day, you said you're working 2 jobs. Wow. I hope you're getting a little bit of time for yourself. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a little cooler up here. I'm in the Bay Area. It's a little cooler than it has been. So there we go. This is interesting. Good. I'm glad you're off today. Oh, and if you guys are going to be hanging out on YouTube in about half an hour, and my friend Doug is having an auction, and I think you guys would really like him. His channel is Raven's Chest. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll put it in there for you. Okay. He's a good guy. He lives in our area, Susan. Where are we? Live. Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, Deborah. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah. Yep. I met up with Doug and with Tanya from My Jewelry Addiction, and Adele, who is also a pretty new YouTuber from Worn and Wonderful, and also Husky Foster Fail, who doesn't have content, but she's in our auctions. So we were able to meet up this last time at the Alameda Antique Fair, and plan to meet up again. Well, you're gonna come, right, Susan? And if you come, we can park right in front. So Donna. How are you doing? Okay. All right. I guess I'm done looking at that one for now. We are just looking at gems. We don't know really much about them, but we're looking at them up close for fun and to learn. Let me see. I wanted to look at this one. Oh, glad you are okay. Oh, okay. That is a ruby. Not that you can tell. Okay, if I turn that backlight off, you can kind of see the redness of it. I'm going to try to get up close again. We'll see if third time's a charm. No, it's not. Or maybe that was the closest up. No. Who knows? I'm such a dork, you guys. But that's okay. Okay. All right. Oh, Andalusite. Oh, that sounds... Oh, I have seen, not in person, but I have seen what you're talking about, Deborah. So here we go. I can't see too much about this one. Let me actually bring the thing closer and try to get it to focus. Yeah, there we go. You can see the way the ruby has grown in that hexagonal shape. It's got kind of rings like a tree. Okay, so that's probably the best way to do it. I took the camera off of the stand and plopped it right on top of the stone. Okay. Now, if this were lab grown, I understand that I would be seeing some kind of curved striations in it. Let me turn this down a little bit. And with my amateur eye, I don't see any. What is that line that's going across there is interesting to me. So, don't know what that's all about. But there we go. Okay. Let's try another one. Do you want to see me up close? Nope. It won't even show me. I might be out of my mind. And here. Okay, here is this one is a ruby. At least I think it's a ruby. I tested all these and did all the stuff that I know how to do to determine what they are. This one is pretty clear. I'm sure with the size of this that it is lab made, lab grown. And I should be looking then for the curved striations that I might see. Okay. Okay. Don't see them doesn't mean it's not there. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if I can get something a little bit more interesting. Oh, here. You can look at this. I got this from Deb. This is a opal triplet. And here it is up close. I'm going to put this one back in the stand though. So that I can show you. Come on. Turn the light on. Turn you on, turn you on. No, wrong way. Anyways, I never promised you this was going to be exciting. But there is the triplet. It's prettier in real life than it's showing there, but you can see some of the flash. Let me turn off the light. Okay, that's a little bit better. And I wanted to show you on the up close of the side of it, so you can see it's got this black background, and then it has a little slice of opal, and then it has I think this is a quartz cab on top, so that protects the opal and makes it a lot less expensive to use compared to a big old piece of opal. So I don't know if you can see that sort of clear band there, and then the opal band next to it, and then the black. Yeah, well, I'm glad he's napping, Deb. Here is what I believe to be an opal. Sure looks like an opal. It's beautiful. Let me see if I can get a little closer on this one. Oh, Deb. I can only imagine. But I'm glad that you are able to escape with YouTube, at least for a little bit. And please let me know if you need anything. Okay. Okay. I don't know exactly what I'm seeing here, but up close of an opal. It's very pretty. This one's got to be an Ethiopian opal based on the color. But watch me be wrong. Yeah. I don't have any great wisdom, but just encouraging words. Love you, and I know things will be fine, but I know they're going to be tough. Okay, let's try something else. And we're going to pick up the stones with my stone tongs. All right. Let's look at this one. Is tourmaline. It's rubellite. see if I can get up close on this one or if it's too big. Oh yeah, right up on there. It's amazing how, I mean, this stone doesn't, to the eye, it doesn't look like it has all those little nibbles out of the corners. Turn this. Yeah. Now I was trying to learn about all this stuff just using a 10x loop, but I wasn't having too much luck because really didn't know what I was looking for. So that's why I wanted to get familiar with the stones, at this higher magnification. And then maybe it would be easier for me to see what's going on with the 10x loop. Use a microscope too. Deb, do you have the little coin microscope like I have, or do you have a one like Doug, or a fancy gem one, or something else? Hi, El Twinkie. Welcome. Thank you for coming. We are just looking at some gems up close and trying to learn about them. And let me do this one a little farther away. I'm trying to learn about them, and I promised that I would take y'all along for the ride. Okay, got it. Yeah, the one Doug has is a little big. Ugh, come on here. I'm gonna do my light. The only thing I don't like about this little USB one is that it can be hard to place the stone where it can be seen, to place whatever it is you want to look at. Hey Lexi, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't go live too often, but I do go for various reasons. And right now we are just trying to look at a gem. There, we're looking at fluorite right now. So that's got a lot of little dots in there. Hope you're doing good, Lexi. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, okay. And this is kind of interesting. You can see the point is much more worn down on this one. So I don't have anything to say about that, but it just is. I'm not sure whether this was more I'm not sure whether fluorite is softer than tourmaline or not, but that could explain that. Or it could just be explained by the fact that this is more of a natural little nugget. I'm so glad, Lexi. Missed you. Missed you. All right. I'm be on for about 5 more minutes. Okay, let's try this one. This is this is the Larimar, and it's a clasp. I only have half of the clasp. So let's see. Not sure what I will see if I do see anything here. Come on. I felt so smart in the beginning. I don't feel so smart now. Let's see. Okay, well, that must be it. So let's see what I can do here. Turn off the light. The backlight, maybe. Hey, Edna. How are you doing? Hey, Willow. Well, you guys came in at the most unsuccessful part of the show. I'm looking at gems up close. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let me just move this. Okay. Well, that's an up close look at Larimar. Let me see if I can do that closer up thing. No, I can't do the closer up thing. Hey, Joyce. Hope you're feeling better. At any rate, I don't know that this was all that exciting to look at, but we tried it. Oh, and I do have the other side of the clasp. So, okay. Thank you, Willow. So that does explain it. Let's see here. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's look at rhodochrosite. I'm sorry, Joyce. Back pain is really not fun. But I think everybody knows that. Don. I try very hard to be patient. I love those ladies. Okay. I don't know that we can see anything really here. Let's see if I can get closer on this one. Yeah. If y'all aren't subbed to each other, now is a great opportunity, and I apologize, I'm not in the YouTube chat, so I can't make anybody blue who's not blue. Okay, yeah, there you can see a little bit of the rhodochrosite characteristic coloration. Looks a little bit like that sometimes looks a little bit like bacon. This one is less so. Let's see. I have a different one I'll put out. So when I decided that I wanted to learn about gems a few years ago, oh, there you can see more of the squigglies in there. I started collecting loose gemstones, and I got one bundle from I think from JTV of assorted stones, and I got one from Etsy, and I've collected a few others here and there. So now I just have to sit down and look at them, look and learn. Susan. Well, luckily Usually if I don't know, I say so. Well, if I don't know, I say so. Sometimes I think I know when I don't, but you know. Hey, Jason, how are you doing? We are looking at some gemstones up close and personal. I'm trying to learn about gem inclusions, and here we are. I promised that I would take everybody along with me, and this is my first my first time looking at stones live here on YouTube. Yeah. Well, hopefully you can just put a pin in that, Deborah, and do it at some later time. Oh, awesome, Jason. I thought that you might appreciate my art. And please do whatever you want with it. You can share it, you can keep it, you can give it to Goodwill. It's not meant to burden you. But I did just want to share it. Okay. All right. Well, this has been really, really great to be on here for a little bit with you guys, my friends. I love you guys. I'm gonna get off of here and okay, Jason. And I'm going to, in about 5 minutes, go over to Raven's chest. His auction is starting in 5 minutes. I put the link up earlier in the chat. And if you want to join a really great person and some fun people in chat, head on over there. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Bye.